Hello, my name is Tony Criswell. I am the electrical instructor for Southeastern Technical College on the Swainsboro and Bonneville campus. I'm so glad you decided to take classes with us in the electrical program. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've been teaching for over 24 years. I hold a Class 2 restricted license in electrical. I've had that since 1990. I've been doing electrical work for almost 40 years now, a little over 39. I started right out of high school. My dad was an electrician, and I learned from him. Everywhere I've worked in electrical, he's worked there. I've worked with him, worked with another company. He's worked for me. So I've got my training from somebody that has been in it, was in it a long time before he passed away. But I've been doing this, like I say, for almost 40 years now. Out of that 40, a little over 24 years teaching, 10 years for Southeastern Technical College. Left in 2004, went to Florida, taught in a school down there, taught electrical for about 5 months, came back, contracted, and in 2006 went to work for Swainsboro Tech, and then we merged with Southeastern Tech in 2009, so now we are Southeastern Tech. I taught there for over 13, almost 14 years, and then when the instructor here resigned, I took over both programs on both campuses. So I just want to welcome you, and we're going to walk through how to access the courses through Blackboard. Hopefully this will help you. Don't ever hesitate to contact me. You can reach me by email, tcriswell@southeasterntech.edu, or you can call 478-289-2235, and that number will ring both campuses. I work on the Swainsboro campus Monday and Wednesday, and I work on the Vidalia campus Tuesdays and Thursdays. So anytime you call, it'll come to both places. If I do not answer, just leave a message and I will get back with you, or email me and I will get with you. The first thing you will do is you will open up a web browser. What you will want to do is you would want to open up either Chrome or Firefox. They work very well with Blackboard. Microsoft Internet Explorer, they do not update it anymore. We've got a new one out called Edge. I've never used Edge, but you can try either one. But like I say, I use Chrome myself. And so what you'll do is you'll go to a web browser, and what you'll do is you'll take and open up, the school's website, and this website is southeasterntech.edu. So you would type in basically www.southeasterntech.edu. And once you enter, this is what you'll come up to. This is our website. A lot of good information here. The first thing I want to show you is online learning. Now, when you do this, you want to go into technology access. Under technology access, that's going to help you with things like setting up your student email, how to get into Banner, how to create your password, how to access a lot of different things. Two things you can click on. The first one is the technology access link. You open it up, and what it is a file that gives you information about how to set up, how you log when you log in your computers if you happen to be on campus, how to get to MySTC, and a lot of different information in there. So you can open that one up. Another one is the click here to view technology access login video. This video will outline technology access at Southeastern Technical College. This is done by our librarian, and what she does is she goes through how to access different things like Office 365, remote lab access, where you can actually get into Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, all the Microsoft products that we use in our programs to access, and you'll also set up your Office 365 account, which is your student email, and where you can also get into Banner Web. So that's another one you get. So what you want to do is once you get all this done, you're going to go into MySTC and click on it, and you're going to click into Blackboard. And then you're going to click here, student faculty login. And what you'll do is you'll put in your 9000 or 9100 number and your password. I'm going in as me as an instructor, so my screen will look a little different than yours. We're going to open that up. Okay. Once you do, you'll see there'll be a list of courses which will start on the first day of class. Now, these are just showing the ones that I'm an instructor in. You know, yours will list what classes you're in there again at the beginning of the semester. The ones I'm going to go over today are ones that deal with online classes, which is safety, DC, or direct current 1. So once you click on the course, I'm going to change it to student view. You don't have to do this. This is what your actual view. So when you get in there, this is what you'll actually see. You'll see the name of the course on the left-hand side here, and then you'll see home, which is the page here. Then my instructor gives you my information, you know, my phone numbers, email addresses, and a nice pretty picture of me. You want to keep one. I don't. And then the announcements, welcome you to the class, and then there's no show requirements for your classes in online. I will talk about that, how to do that. There's some things you've got to do by August 19th by 11:55 to show that you're in the course. So the first thing you will do is you'll go into getting started. You'll click on it, and here's all the different things you'll see. Getting started, you'll click this one, and then you'll just go out and look at each one of these different links here. Like this is, you know, plagiarism, attendance procedure. You know, there's another one to look at. Online course orientation. There's some more information there. Academic dishonesty. So we hope you don't have any of that. And once you get done with that one, then you'll click next and go to the next page, and we'll just follow what all it says. There are 14 different pages here that, you know, gives you information, just tells you how to be successful, you know, how to, you know, in etiquette, what kind of guidelines, you know, how communication, you know, best way to prefer contact with me is email, and you will need to use your student email. That is where the admissions, financial aid, registrar, they use that to send you information. So you just keep on until you get done, all the way down to the 14th one. And once you're done with that one, then you'll close that screen out, and then you do a pledge acknowledgement requirement. And basically what you got to do is have read all that stuff and go in here, click on that one, and then you'll just like a test, but all you do is click begin, and it'll ask you, I pledge, or it'll tell you, I pledge by all STC policies. And once you do, you'll type in yes to agree, and then you'll save and submit, and then click OK. And it'll show you that you did it. Click OK again, and it shows you that you typed yes, and then OK one more time. And then you'll need to do your student introduction. The pledge acknowledgement requirement needs to be done by the 19th. And then student introduction, like a discussion board, you'll click on student introduction. You're going to create a thread. And what you'll do is you'll name it. Mine's going to be Tony Criswell. I'll spell my name. I've had it for 56 years. So Tony Criswell, introduction. And there it goes. Still can't spell my name. All right. Once you do that, then you go in and you'll type, hey, my name is Tony, and I teach electrical. Now you'll put more, but you'll just type about yourself, what your goals, what all that. Don't put any personal information that you don't want anybody to see, because others will be able to see this. So, and then once you do that, hit submit, and there you go. And then what you'll need to do is you'll need to reply to at least one post. So what you'll do is click on that one, whoever it is, and then there'll be a place for you to reply. I can't reply to myself, so But there, oh yes, I can. I'm sorry. They hit reply, and so what I'll do is you'll reply to that person. Hey Tony, nice to meet you. Something like that. Or if they tell you, something fascinating about themselves, and then hit submit, and there we go. And okay. All right. Once you've done that, go back to getting started, and then there's that video for technology access that I showed you how to get to. It's on Blackboard. And then once you do that, you'll need to go to sometime before the 24th of August and click on COVID-19. Once you click on COVID-19, click on COVID-19 presentation, and it's going to ask you to save a file. So you can save it on your desktop or a folder. I'm just going to save it there, click there, and you'll either open up or you'll need to go find it. And once it's downloaded, you'll want to open it. And what it will show, we'll get the screen. Well, it's going to show you some stuff. Just trying to see if I can find. Okay, so it's going to show, and we'll share the content of that screen. It's a PowerPoint presentation on COVID-19. You just click on it, keep watching, and go all the way through it. Read everything, because that's where we're at right now with COVID-19. And if you come on campus, you will have to wear a mask and wear your student ID. So you're going until you get completely through with it. And once you're done with it, then what you'll do is you'll come back to your course and you're going to click Mark Review because you looked at it. And when you do that, it's going to give you a place to acknowledge. So you click on COVID-19 Presentation Acknowledgement and then Begin. And it's just answer a question. I have reviewed the COVID-19 presentation in its entirety. Yes. Save and submit. Click OK. OK. And OK. And that's it. You don't have to do anything else. The next thing you have is your course documents for the safety class, which is the syllabus and lesson plan and the state standards. So these are things that you might want to look. Now this one you want to look at, it tells you what you've got to do, when to do it, and all that. And this is just what we teach. So you're going to click on the file here, and it's going to open up your syllabus. So you want to read through that. It tells you how many credit hours, how many minutes, my name, my information, things about the handbook. You'll be using online text, so you will not have to have a textbook. And then no software. The only thing is access to computer or web browser. And then some more information in the description, student requirements, some things on COVID. So you'll read all this, all the information here. And at the very end, well, here's your grading policy. Orientation counts 5%. Your discussions count 15%. Excuse me, 5%. You'll have pre-quiz, which I'll show you. Those are 15%. Your tests are 55%. And at the end of the semester, there will be a proctored event. But as it says here, due to the uncertainties of COVID, this event will not be proctored for fall semester. Students will complete the event, but will not be required to come on campus to do it. So you will not come on campus at all. At the very end, I'll have some kind of proctored event. Haven't made it up yet, but it'll be there in your grading scale. Next thing is your lesson plan, which shows you everything that you need to do. August 17th through the 19th is your introduction stuff. And then also starting August 17th through the 23rd, you're going to do Module 1, Safety Practice and Regulations, Safety Responsibilities. Week 2, 24th through 30th, Practicing Safety in the Workplace. All the information I'm going to show you how to get to. We're going to go back to the course, and you're going to go to Assignments. Now, we use a third party, which is Amatrol. We're able to use their online learning system. So when you click on, let's just say, Module 1, Safety Practice and Regulations, click on it. You've got Safety Responsibilities, Practice Safety in the Workplace. work area safety, and a discussion board. You'll start at safety responsibilities. Click on it. There's a pre-quiz. Now on the pre-quiz, don't worry about, well, if it pops up about a pop-up block, you can just say launch course and it'll come up. Now the pre-quiz, don't worry about if you fail it. It's no big deal. It's just a pre-quiz. So what you can do is you're going to get credit for 100 for whether you did it or not. If you didn't do it, you'll get a 0. But if you just go in and do it, you're going to get an automatic 100. But you want to see what you do. So you're going to hit pre-quiz. And then once it tells you once you start, it's closed for any reason, then you'll have to access it different. So we're going to begin pre-quiz. It has 8 questions. So which of the following affects employers? You just pick an answer. Lost productivity. And I want to go to the next one. The Clean Water Act is enforced by which agency? EPA. Which agency certifies personal protective equipment for workplace use? I'm going to pick NIOSH. I'm just guessing here. And the blank is responsible for promoting safety throughout the workplace, ensuring training is taking place. Who is the safety officer? Occupational health and safety develops blank for safety, retail, service industries. And we're going to put standards next. A group of employees and managers who work together to maintain a safe. We'll say a safety committee. Safety should be the #1 priority all times for all employees. And then practicing unsafe behavior does not impact anyone besides you. That would be false. All right, so what you'll do is hit next. So it shows all the ones you answered. We're going to submit assessment. Okay. Oh, I made 100. Sweet. I must know these, right? Incorrect responses. And you're done with that. So close that screen out. And then what you'll do is don't close this screen out. Just do a back arrow. Get back into your course. Then you go to your safety responsibilities content. Okay, so there again, if it's pop-up blocker, do launch, and then you go to launch. And depending on what version you're using, there again, I'm going to launch anyway. So you just want to make sure all the flash players and stuff are working. So once it comes up, it's through Amatrol, and it's going to load the stuff in. This is off of their website. Like I said, it's a third party. Once it gets up, here's all the objectives. We'll launch tutorial. Oh, sorry. We're going to do objective 1. So it's got 43 pages. So you can let it read for you, or you can just click the speaker down at the bottom, and then you can just read it. And then you just click through, and it'll show you different things. Different things you can do. Sometimes there's maybe a skill or something in there to do. So you're just going to go through until you see everything. And let's see, is there a skill or anything? I don't think there is in this one. This is just, And at the end of the section, there's self-reviews. And so what you want to do, if you want to do those, they'll help you with your testing. And then you're going to answer these questions. And it's interactive, so when you get done with that, then you can hit submit. Once you're done, close it out. Do not close this page unless it's a different one than your Blackboard. And you can go back to the safety responsibilities or the content as many times as you want to. The pre-quiz and the test you can only do once. And so once you get through with that one, then you go to responsibilities test. There again, it's going to launch. We're going to do quiz, begin quiz, and so then you just go through and answer all the questions. And I'm not going to do it for you because you'll be all like, oh, I got the answers for this. But I'm just going to show you this, and then you just do like we did before and submit it, and it'll grade it for you. And then once you get through doing that one, go back to assignments, safety practices, and go to practice safety in the workplace. Same thing here. Each one of those have 3 different things in them. And then when you get done, go down to your safety discussion, like we did in the intro, create thread. And I'm asking you, why is it important to learn about safety? You just type in, this is, just safety. Just give it just a title, and then put your name. Just your last name will be fine. And then you'll go in and type all the information. I don't want just, it is important. I'm just putting that to show you. But you want to put a little more information to that. Why is it important to learn about safety? It'll be real easy. And then hit submit. And then once you do it, then you got to reply to one person. So you'll see a long thread of people there. Probably not at first, but then once you do, you'll just click on person's name, hit reply, and don't just put great post or I agree. Give an answer. I'm just going to write an answer right now. And then hit submit, and you're done. Click OK. Then back to assignments, and then go to Module 2 Lockout Tagout 2. Like I say, best thing to do is get your syllabus, your lesson plan, have it somewhere close by, and then take a highlighter or magic marker or something and just, when you get something done, highlight it, mark it, that way you know that it's done that. Now, I'm giving you the deadlines, but everything will be open. So if you want to complete it quicker, that's fine. But if you do it just like it shows now, you will take 15 weeks to get it done. So just work on it, and once you get done, you're done. And like I say, the proctored event, we're going to have to change that. I've got to put in a new thing down in here, and that's just. But once you get done, you're done. I will do the proctored event whenever you get done. I'll give it to you. But if not, it'll be December 7th or 8th. Those are our, what we call finals day. So there's the information on that. Okay, so let me get to my other screen. Come on. All right. So I've gotten to my screen here, and so we've completed that course. So you will go back to home. My STC, I'm gonna have to get out as a student. Then you go back to STC home once you're done doing something in there, and then if you're in the DC class, direct current 1, you'll click on it, and same thing, instructor, getting started. You've already done all this. You just need to, go into the pledge and just click on it. You won't have to redo all this. Just click in there and let me know that you did. That way I show that you're in, before the 19th. And that's all the same information there. COVID-19, all you'll need to do on that one is go in and hit reviewed. And go from there. And then course documents, here's your syllabus. Same thing as the other one. Read through it. It's all the same information. And then here tells you what you got to do and when it's due. Now we have some work ethics discussions that we have to do. And those are 10 things that are just questions that basically gives you a scenario, and you got to go in there and say, here's what you would do. And then you'll need to also reply to one other person. But as you can see here, there's some videos from basic electrical circuits. There's videos that you'll watch, and then you go through the pre-quiz, the content area, and then the test. Now on this one, there are some simulators. Let's go in there. Let's do basic electrical circuits. Let me back up. Here's the videos. Go in there. There's all there. You just click on them. They'll open up to YouTube. Oh, I'm going to figure all that out. Sorry about that, but they will be there by the time you get ready for them. If not, don't worry about it. We'll get it. So let's go back to lessons. We're going to go to basic electrical circuits. And I'm going to go to the content because I want to show you the simulators. So we'll launch. Offer blockers. Okay, once Amatrol opens up, you'll do like you did before. Once it's loaded, you'll click on the information. We're gonna find electricity and give an application. So here we go. Like I say, you can have it read them to you, or you can turn the speaker off. You just go through it. But what I want to do is go to one of the skills. Okay, so like skill 1, connect and operate a power supply. So what you've got, step-by-step instruction, there's hardware or the simulator. We're going to do the simulator. You'll click on the simulator. It'll bring up and it'll walk you through on the left-hand side. On the left-hand side, you'll see the simulators, what all they want you to do. Slow today. There we go. So here's your area where you're going to work. Now on this side to the left tells you what to do. It's going to tell you to add a component. We're adding a power supply, DC. Put it out there. And then it'll tell you to come on down. It's going to tell you all about it, the power supply, different parts of it. And again, you'll go through some stuff. Once you're done completely with all that, exit out of that, and then you can go on to the next thing. If it says that, don't worry because you're not going to do the hardware one. And then you go on to the next thing. If you're done there, and like I say, back arrow, and then you go on to each thing. The discussion boards, like I say, each one of these, like communication, when working in electrical, it's very important to have good communication. There's 2 examples where it's very important. So you're going to click on it and type communicate, do create thread. You'll type communication in the subject line, put your last name, and then you'll tell why is it important to examples, and then submit. And then you'll reply to somebody else. So hopefully this will help you. If you have questions, don't hesitate to contact me. We're going to make it through this, and we're going to get it done. And then after the first semester, when you come back and get ready for second semester, you'll be coming in depending on which campus you're part of. One campus will be residential, the other campus will be commercial, and then it'll swap during the summer. So we'll get into actual hands-on. So if you have any questions, give me a call at 478-289-2235 or email me at tcresswell@southeasterntech.edu.